Hi everyone, Edward Perez here. On today's pickleball tips, we're going to be speaking about the return of serve, about the positioning with returning serve, and also how to be reading these serves. With a lot of people doing these spin serves nowadays, we're really here to help you out and how to read these and work on your positioning with everything. And welcome to Cliff Pickleball. So today, we're going to be speaking about the return of serve, reading the different returns, where to place your return, and also how to really read these serves that are coming in. So talking about the return, first thing we're going to do is talking about positioning. So when we're looking at a fast serve, deep serve, spin serve, short, I'd like to keep my positioning the exact same every single time, and then from there you adjust. Usually from the baseline, I'd like to take about 3 steps behind. Reason being, if they hit it to you deep, you're able to you're not running backwards and taking your momentum away from you. You're still able to set yourself up and take it on the rise, take it early, take it and still be able to go up. If it's a shorter serve where it lands more inside the box, if you're still 3 steps, 3 feet back, you're able to push up and still work your way to the kitchen. When it comes to returning spin serves or side serves, when it's shooting off to the side, it still gives you a good base by being able to push forward, hit the return and push in. And then same thing going towards your backhand. If you're here, hitting the return, you can get to cut it off and still move forward. So when I'm talking about returning serve and positioning on where I want the ball to go, the biggest thing I like to do, first I like to see my opponents. I want to see who's the better returner, who's the weaker returner. Okay, so dependent on that, I want to see who is the person that's going to have the weaker third shot drop. So when I'm returning a ball, I'm in my ready position and I'm pushing. If I see that the person is in front of me down the line is the weaker returner, I'm going to push that ball deep and I'm going to push it to that weaker third shot dropper. Okay. Same way goes on the cross court side. I still want to try to get it as deep as I can. It pushes them back. If they get a deep return after a serve, a lot of people like to stand on the line for some reason. So now if I hit a deep return, they're going to be going like this, going on that back foot trying to third shot drop. It gives me more time to get to the kitchen line. And with my partner already being there, now we're back on the offensive. Speaking about how to know what type of spin is coming off the ball, how a person is serving it. There's different ways somebody could be serving the ball. A lot of people just like to do a regular serve, normal topspin. So regarding this, they're just hitting it normally. They're hitting up on the ball, topspin. It's very flat. You know, there's not a lot of topspin in this game, really. It's very flat, easy to return. You can read that fairly easily because you can see the trajectory of the ball. Now where it gets harder, and this is where a lot of these table tennis players really shine, is the different spins. So a lot of players, instead of spinning the ball, a lot of the times they'll cut the ball, okay, sideways. So when they're serving it, they like to cut it. That's going to provide a lot of side spin and it's going to shoot to your right. Okay, so when you're in your ready position, you're ready to return. If you see someone cutting it, you know it's going to go to your right. So from there, you got to cut that off and approach. Now, regarding with the new rules and everything, where people are now spinning it with their offhand, if you see it spinning forward, if someone's launching it forward and they're hitting it, that ball is going to shoot off to the server's left and to your right hand side. Okay, if they're spinning it backwards, that ball is now going to do the opposite. It's going to be spinning towards your left-hand side, to your backhand, and to the returner or to the server's right side. So how to really see that? You really got to watch your opponent. You got to watch the ball. Don't worry about their body movement or anything. You really got to watch the ball and see that paddle, where that paddle is coming from. That's going to be a very big way to be able to read the returns. And then from there, you just got to be consistent with it. You got to really pick what you want to do, and you really got to try to push that ball deep. Because again, if you hit a short return, it's really going to damage you and you're getting your way to the kitchen. So when we're looking at the return as well, dependent on the type of return, you got different ways you could try to hit it. You could either try to hit it, so first we're going to talk about the forehand. You could either try to hit it as a normal ground stroke. So my positioning always, I'm here, I usually use a two-handed backhand. So I'm here, I'm in my ready position. When I see them preparing to hit the ball, I like to split step and make my way going to whatever side the ball is going. Speaking about the forehand, okay, I'm here, I split step. I got 2 ways I could try to hit the ball. I could either do a regular ground stroke like I usually do, okay, where I'm setting up, after my split step, I set up, I'm pushing forward, I got my body in a somewhat neutral open position, pushing forward, I'm making contact. The second way, and this is actually the preferred way I like to return, is once I split step, I actually like to catch it a little bit earlier and slice it. I'm able to really push the ball deeper and with backspin to prevent more power coming off my opponent's ball. It also gives me a little bit more time to get into position. Same way goes for the backhand. You're in here, split step. As we talked about in my last video here on Cliff Pickleball, you want all your body to be shifting and power to be shifting from your back foot forward. Okay, and you're still making contact in line with that forward knee. Okay, so you're here, you're catching it, bam. Okay, that's a two-hander. Another way, which again is my preferred way, I actually like to slice it. Same reason I like to keep it low, it keeps it deep, and also provides a lot of backspin to prevent your opponent from really hitting an effective drop shot. So to conclude everything that we spoke about, remember the biggest thing, positioning is huge. It really helps out in getting these returns going. If you're standing too close, you're gonna get caught by a deep return. If you're standing way too far, you might get caught by a shorter return. So just like we talked about, you wanna get in the right position every time. Another thing, when it comes to these spin serves and everything, you really wanna watch the spin of the ball. Are they tossing it forward? Are they tossing it backwards? Trying to get that side spin going. You really need to learn how to read it, and hopefully this video really helps out. So again, thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit those notifications on for Cliff Pickleball. Have a great day.